I'm getting ready to go to the range. I love these types of videos where I show you what I'm bringing to the range. It excites me to get all prepped up and get everything ready to put in the trunk of the car tomorrow morning. And that's what this is all about, alongside with an update to the channel. Let me zoom in on this beautiful Ed Brown as I speak. And by the way, thank you for all the cool comments, but one guy sent me a PM, he hurt himself. He was actually watching this in 1080p and looking at the Ed Brown, and he was so excited he went to grab it through his monitor and he hurt his hand and he smashed his monitor. Guys, this is only a computer screen, it's not real. I know it looks good in 1080p. Oh, that gun is beautiful. All joking aside, let me just talk out loud a little bit. As you can tell, I have a sore throat. I shouldn't even be speaking. I just drank like a half a gallon of hot tea to get ready for this, but I'm just going to nail it. I won't sound myself, but that's okay. Alright, now, July 4th, the giveaway. I call it the Big Bang giveaway. We've been talking about this for a long time now, about a month. I'm going to give out 10 $100 gift certificates for our merchant website, which will be live prior to July 4th. I did, it's like a half hour long, a really detailed video on the merchant website, so you'll see what it's all about. The only reason why I'm not posting that just yet is because we are working with, my attorneys are working with one of the largest FFLs, gun dealers, online gun dealers in the world, in the country for that matter. So that's pretty exciting. So I want that to be etched in stone before I release that video, but we're pretty close. We're there. You'll like that. You'll get guns at really good prices. Plus you'll get a coupon code and things like that. So you'll see my update video in about a week, and that'll show you how the merchant website works and all the different products that we're selling. We're very excited about that. Please support us on that. I mentioned the Big Bang giveaway, July 4th. All subscribers are eligible, and there'll be 10 winners who will get $100 to purchase whatever you want on that merchant website. I do recommend get whatever you want, but we have a company that sells these custom holsters. Like if you have a semi-automatic with a light on it, it's pretty tough to get a holster for that. You have to have it made custom. And you'll see on the merchant website video, this is really nice stuff. Alright, let me go back to that Ed Brown. But you may want Ballistol too. You know, just whatever you want. Okay. The other thing I want to mention is some of the things I like about the Ed Brown since I've had it. I haven't shot it yet. I broke it down. I was nervous about scratching it, but I didn't. And gosh, this gun just stands out so much more than the other 1911s I have, which I love them all. I love my SIGs, my Smiths, and you know, I said that before in the past, but this is in a class of its own, obviously. Do you think John Moses Browning back in 1911, 100 years ago, would have ever envisioned, not alone that his model would still be in existence and being heavily used by law enforcement and being sold at the magnitude it's being sold right now by all the major gun manufacturers? He would have never even thought of that, let alone a price tag of close to $3,000. Do you think in 100 years from now, let's fast forward to 2111, you think that this will be worth, so let's say $3,000 with simple math? I got a good feeling it will. I think it's a good investment. I'm excited to have it. That's all. I love it. Oh, what I love about it, before I even shoot it, what I've been playing with it, the bobtail on the back, because I've carried it a couple of days now. That's awesome. It doesn't catch on your clothes. You don't print as much. It still has a full-size magazine in it. It's a 4¼ commander size, and there's absolutely, from what I've read on it, I haven't shot it yet, but there's no compromise between this, the 4¼ and the full-size 5". So that's why I chose the 4¼ because I like small. I like small and powerful. That's just me. The serrations are sharp, and they're sharp, but they're smooth. It's hard to explain. You can just tell it's all custom. The front strap and the back strap are the same. They got the snake type of stippling. That's why it's called the Cobra. One guy said a cool comment. He goes, "You got to carry the Cobra in your Viper." Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll do some videos, some fun videos with the car and all that stuff. But the bobtail, the stippling, the fit and finish, everything about it is just amazing. So we'll see. We'll shoot it. I doubt I'll have any hiccups. What do you think? Like I said, I'm going to the range, and this is what I'm bringing. Officer Dave will be there. Let me know the questions that you want me to ask Officer Dave. I did a law enforcement video. If you have not seen it, you're a new subscriber, go take a look at it. And I asked him some questions and had a lot of good positive feedback from all the people out there watching. So let me know now what different questions to ask him. I want you to give me the top 5 questions to ask a cop who's been on the beat for 20 years. He's a good friend of mine, so he'll be candid and talk openly. But give me your top 5 questions to ask him, and we're going to go to the range together that same day. By the way, he was a bicycle cop for 7 years. I didn't even realize that. He was telling me yesterday. That's why he was a little skittish about shooting this bad boy, Smith & Wesson 500. Now, I know a lot of you have shot a Smith 500, and you're like, oh, well, the kick is big, but it's not that big. But have you shot this one? The ES 2-inch barrel, snub nose. It's like a grenade going off in your hand. If it had a 4-inch barrel, you know, okay, you can deal with it. But this is really something else to shoot. So we have another YouTuber, by the way. I'm just talking out loud. His name is Anthony, going to the range, and cool. He took me up on my offer. And I have 2 other YouTubers who want to go to the range with me. As I mentioned in my last video on the Ed Brown, I said, who wants to go to the range? Let me know. PM me. So I've been speaking to Anthony. He's a former Coast Guard dude, and now he's in security, and he's bringing 5 guns, and we're going to the range together next week. That might be 2 separate trips. The more the merrier. I'll be going with Officer Dave and a YouTuber in 2 separate trips. But like I said, who wants to go to the range? If you're in Southeast Florida, I got one guy traveling 6 hours in August to come shoot with me. So when I said this gun is for the channel, that's what I meant. Like, come on and visit with me and shoot it and enjoy it. Bring your guns. I'll bring my guns. I'll shoot yours. You shoot mine. We all enjoy the same thing. We're just gun enthusiasts. Okay. Now this is what I'm bringing. The Sega 12 gauge. I'm in a 12 gauge mood. Last time I actually forgot to bring this to the range when I went, so I'm not going to forget this time. But I want to shoot like 100 shells through this and just a blast away with a semi-automatic shotgun. That'll be fun. They have these huge pieces of cardboard that you can purchase. What's on the front of that right there? Okay, that vertical. That's really nice. It's called a Stoplight by Sig. Let me show you. It's really got a really cool strobe on it. It's got a laser on it. 700 lumens. It's pricey. It's $250 retail. I don't know if we're going to sell this or not. I can't say. We can't sell everything in the world. But that's what I have on that Sega shotgun. Oh, the Ed Brown, by the way, comes with this case. This pouch, I should say, so you can carry it to the range. It's nice. So you just put your super high-end firearm in it, and then you take your gun, and obviously I have a Glock range bag there. I have my Midway bag there. You just put all your guns in there. I'm bringing 4 guns. I'm bringing this Mossberg 500, the JIC 500. JI stands for just in case you need a case. You know what I'm talking about here. I've talked about this in the past. You can put it in that waterproof case. You can go kayaking. You can go hiking through the mountains, through the snow, in the rain. Your shotgun will not get wet. A lot of bad guys do bury this like a 1 inch underground. Be careful when you're in bad areas. The law enforcement told me that this gun is renowned for that, for bad guys burying it in the yards and their neighbors' yards and things like that, and so they can have access to a shotgun and you'd never know it because it's buried in that waterproof case which goes 40 feet underwater, and your shotgun will not get wet. So we're bringing that Mossberg 500. We're bringing the Sega. We're going to blast away as fast as possible with that. We're bringing, of course, the Smith 500. I'll bring that every time we go to the range. I'll shoot it this time. I'll shoot maybe 2-3 rounds out of it. I really don't want to hurt my wrist. And this, we will shoot a lot. I want to see how this puppy does. Okay, that's all I want to say for tonight. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome, and ladies too. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe prior to July 4th. I hope all of you good luck to win. 10 $100 winners will win, and we'll do that on July 4th. the merchant website. I have a detailed video coming out on that soon. So stay tuned, a lot of good things happening. The Cutlery Lover's on board with his Zippo lighters. Of course, we're all partners now with the Armory Channel, Pete. Oh, this, I almost forgot this. This is huge. I am going with the Cutlery Lover again. If you guys like the videos at Cabela's, you're going to love the videos. We're going for a week in July. I think it's the third week. I already got my airline reservations and everything. Like I said, when I say I'm flying around the country, I mean it. And we're going to go to historical sites where, let's say, how about, and where was the Constitution signed in 1776? We have our First Amendment, the freedom of speech. That hasn't changed. I can go to any state I want and talk how I want, right? But why is the Second Amendment? Why do I go to different states and I can't bear my arms the same way as why is the Second Amendment different? Why do states look at the Second Amendment different than they do the First Amendment? So what I'm saying is we're going to Philadelphia. The Cutlery Lover, Jeff, we talk every night on the phone. He's a great guy. He's awesome. Pete, oh, we talk every night. So the three of us are going to get together and talk about laughs. Where this time we're going to really go record everything. Everything from everything we eat, every meal we have, everything in the car. And we're going to historical sites. Give me a list of what historical sites you think we should visit. I have 3 that I know we're going to. I don't want to tell you because I want it to be a surprise. But if you were going to Philly within a 3-hour drive, what historical sites would you visit? Now, I live in South Florida, so those of you in the Northeast know that area better than me. Tell me where to go where we can drive. And we're going to go there. We're going to make videos of where Americans died. The soldiers died for our freedom so that we can have our amendments and have the Constitution as we know it. I'm going to go to these places. I'm going to fight for gun rights. I'm going to be an activist. I have a radio show that invited me, a conservative radio show, when they saw my video on, now I'm talking all out loud here, I'm going too far, but I'm going to tell you what's going on. A conservative radio show has invited me to come on their show because they saw that I want to be a gun activist and change gun laws. So I'm going in 2012 during the elections, I'm going all out to just trying to tweak gun laws. I know we can't flip-flop them, but we got to tweak them. And if no one does it, nothing's going to happen. One of us, solely one person at a time, can't get much done. But as a whole, we can get a lot done. So I'm going to Philly for a week. He's going to meet me there. And the 3 of us, Pete, the Armory Channel, we're going to jump in the car and we're going to just travel to historical sites. And we're going to go to Civil War fighting grounds. And we're going to go to museums. We're going to look and visualize and take videos of all the guns that they used back then to create the United States. One of the places I'll tell you we're going, because it's pretty cool, I'm really looking forward to it, is where George Washington crossed the Delaware River. That's just something that, I love these historical sites. Okay, I'm going on too long now. Please give me your support. Please tell a friend to subscribe. And stay tuned. A lot of cool things happening. Checking out. Thanks for dealing with my voice. Bye-bye.